to Laura's Budgets. I'm Laura and this is my cash stuffing for week 2 of July. First of all, I'm just going to go through and take out any change that's left in my sort of everyday binder. And as promised, I did get a delivery of a couple more binders and more envelopes and stuff, so I've separated stuff out. I'll go through that when I get to it. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and grab all the change out of here. Which is easier said than done. I'm going to pop my trolley token back in there. So from groceries we had £2.50 and then however much that is in change. Basically all of my change, so for the most part anything that's not a £1 coin or a £2 will go into my 100p savings challenge, which is in my son's cash pot. My aim is to get that completed this week if I can, so I may be putting any £1 coins in as well. I just need to see how much. Basically I need £8.85 to complete that, so we're going to see what we can get out of all of this, and then in a separate video this week I will unstuff that challenge and decide what I'm doing with that money. So yeah, I'm just going to pop all of the change in there for now and then we'll count it up in a minute. I've got a little bit left in fuel as well, which I normally try and do fuel as a round number, but sometimes it doesn't happen, does it? So there's another £2 and 5p. So the rest of that just rolls over for the rest of the month because I only stuff that monthly. My personal money, I've got £6 left, which is nice. I can put that towards doing some challenges in a little bit. I only budget money for challenges at the beginning of the month, so if I, want to put anything else towards challenges throughout the month, it has to come from these leftovers. Dining out also has a £5, which is cool. Entertainment has £10 left, but I did mention in my other video I want to try and roll that over this week if I can, just because I've got a few plans towards the end of the month that I'm going to need potentially a bit of extra cash. So this is just anything, typically we'll use it at the weekend to go and do something together as a family. It's just anything we want to do for fun basically, or anything that centres around my son, so if he wants to go to soft play and things like that. But yeah, as I say, we've got a lot of plans towards the end of the month, so I'm going to roll that over, and worst case or best case, if we have any money left over in this, it will just go into challenges at the end of the month. Nothing was taken from health this week. Birthday, I spent £10, it's not birthdays, gifts, isn't it? I spent £10 on an end of term gift for my son's teachers. He doesn't finish for like another week or how long is it? Just under 2 weeks, sorry, he's got left. But there was an offer in Tesco for their pack of it's like a pack of 10 mixed cocktail cans, and I just thought, nursery teachers, by the time they've got to the end of term, they're going to need that, aren't they? So yeah, I just thought I'd pick that up while it was an offer. Nothing's been out of my hair or nails yet. I think I've got a nail appointment this week, it might be the week after again. And then I need to book my hair appointment as well. So that is it. So my new setup, which I'll just quickly run through. So this is still my challenges binder. So I've added in my new challenges. So I did get some happy mail this week, but I was a bad content creator and just thought I'd put it in. So this is from Grounded Budgets, and I got the small change challenge. So similar idea to the 100p challenge, but it only goes up to 60p. And a couple of them are repeated, so the ones in blue, there's 2 of them, so there's 2 4p's for example, and this saves £20 in total. I just thought I kind of got a little bit bored of doing the 100p challenge and just started to rush it like towards the end. Like I said, I've got £8 £8.85 left to put in there, and I'm just kind of like, I just want to rush that and get it done. So I just thought £20 might be an easier goal to work towards, and also from a practical point of view, because I'm saving that change into my son's money pot, so I let him put the money in. It's quite a small money pot, and I just think £20 might fit a little bit better. So yeah, there's that, which I'm eager to start. And then I also got Sweet Pea, because I like to put, he's got another money pot up in his bedroom that's in the shape of the like initial of his name, and we tend to put £1 coins in there. So I just thought this could be a really good little one for tracking what we're putting in there. So each pea is £1, and then each podded pea is £20. And I think, given that I'll only be putting pound coins in, I think what I'll do is fill in the peas, and then when I've got enough, I can swap it over to a podded pea and wipe these clean. So that's the plan. And then, yeah, I got some new envelopes, so I just thought I'd pop those smaller trackers in. Still haven't cleaned off that one, have I? But it's fine. I've not got anything to go in it this week. So yeah, that's the blue binder now. Oh, and I've also got in here, for when I want to start another smaller one, this was a little freebie from my Grounded Budgets order. Here's their details, by the way, if you're interested. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop that in there for when I'm ready to start another smaller challenge. So it's the blue binder. So then sinking funds are now in this purple binder. So yeah, there's nothing crazy going on in here really, and I still obviously haven't labelled these yet, but I know what they are. I have spent a little bit out of these this week, so we needed to get some new paint for our new shed. So £20, I think, came out of this one. Although it still looks quite full. I don't know, I'm sure I took that out, I gave it to my husband. £10 came out of household bulk, just because my brother and his fiance, their family, they've moved house this weekend, and I just used that to get some, I used that £10 to get some cleaning bits and stuff. We've been helping them do up the new house all weekend. So yeah, we just needed some bits and bobs for there. So I figured it could come out of there because it wasn't technically a gift. Was there anything else that I spent for in it? Oh, home improvements. Bit of a weird one, but the window cleaner came this week, and I realised I don't really have that allocated to any categories, and I didn't really have enough in my pink binder to cover it. So I took £15 out of home improvements, and then I took the extra £3, so it's £18 for us every 6 weeks. I took the extra £3 out of groceries. So yeah, we would have had more change left in that wallet, but yeah, it had to be paid, so I figured it was sensible coming out of there. And then all of my birthday envelopes have gone into here. So I also figured, so I was gonna try and stuff this with a wallet for each person whose birthday I was saving for, but I kind of realised, like, if they're sort of opposite ends of the year, I won't need to have that money in here for every single person, if that makes sense, because I'll have spent that on whoever's birthday. So I've just doubled up each envelope with somebody else that I need to save for throughout the rest of the year. And so yeah, when I've spent Becca's money, for example, in the future, then that will be Joe's wallet to be saving, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, so that's that for now. Still haven't stuffed any more money in here than I did in the last one, so we're up to Sarah at the moment, halfway through that one. So yeah, they were the changes for my binders. Right, I'm just going to go ahead and stuff my money for this second week of July, and then I'll come back to my change and work out what I'm going to do there. So this week, let's see what we've got. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 5, 50. So £150 this week. I'm just going to pop that back in my improvised cash tray, literally a bit of cardboard in a box. But it was really annoying me the last cash stuffing video I did that none of my cash was standing up straight, or it kept falling over every time things went back in. So this will do for now. So let's go into here. So shopping, another change that's happened this week. So I got a really good offer through for HelloFresh. I used to be a customer, so every now and then they send you, you know, like a letter that has a different offer on, but this one just really tempted me, and I've been feeling a bit like rubbish in the kitchen at the moment, and you know, we just run out of inspiration, so I just thought it'd be good to do that for a few weeks and just see if we can get a bit more inspiration, a few more like sort of summery meal ideas. So the first box, which, considering it's got 4 meals in it for, well, they say they're for 2 people, but we easily feed like myself, my husband, and our 2.5-year-old, who's a big eater, out of that. So we got that for £22. I think it was like £22.70 or something like that. So yeah, that was a massive deal. I'm really happy with that. And then our boxes, I think it's our next 8 boxes, we've got varying levels of discount on. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the money that would have gone into the groceries budget, and that I'm taking that off to pay for the HelloFresh box each week. So this week, although it was £22.70 or whatever it was, I'm taking £25 out of our shopping budget. So normally £80 would go into here every week. Instead, this week we're getting £55. So 20, 40, 50 and 5. So 55 going into groceries, and then it will be slightly less next week because the HelloFresh discount for our next box is slightly lower, so it costs slightly more. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm just confusing things now. Basically, my groceries isn't going to be £80 for the next few weeks, so we'll see how we got on with that. I think it should be absolutely fine. Like I said, we've got 4 main meals sorted, so this will go towards bits for lunches, for snacks, for breakfast, things like that. Utilities, which is fuel, that's not getting anything else right now. Personal, that gets £30 every week. I'm trying to think, I haven't really got any plans. My husband's away all week with work, so I'll be stuck at home every evening. But then at the weekend on Saturday, I am volunteering at a Pride event in my local city, so yeah, I'm really excited about that. So maybe some of that money could go towards something on Pride Day. That's something to look forward to. Dining out, that gets £45. So 20, 40, 5. I will definitely be using some of that this week for a takeaway at some point, I think, while my husband's away. And then entertainment is going to get its usual £20. So yeah, we'll see how we got on with this. I'm hopeful that the rolling it over is going to work. I just need to remember to not spend more than my £20 this week, and just see if I can keep topping that up a little bit. So that is July's money, £150 stuffed back into this binder. So now for the slightly more fun bit, let's count up the money that we have left over from last week. So we have £10 in notes, and then I might have to just tip this out a bit. You can see it's literally just cardboard. Let us see what we have got. So let's get all the pound coins. So we've got £5 in pound coins, well, and a £2 coin. Let's just pop that there. And then we've got 50, 70, 80, 90, any more silvers, 95, and then we'll do £1, and then £1.5, £1.8. You got £1.8 in smaller change, and then £5 there. So that's £5 and 8. Yeah, like I said, I really want to get this 100 penny challenge completed. So I have £8.85 left to complete that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that £5. Then I need to take £3 from here. So that's £8. And then we need 85, don't we? So 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. Is that right? 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. Right, so that is £8.85. That is going to go into my son's money pot, and then I'll do another video in a couple of days' time where I unstuff that, count up the money and decide where it's going to go and what I'm going to do with it. So I'm just going to pop this off to the side for now. So then this amount of change that is left, we can start the £20 one. So let's just work out what we've got left. We've got 2, 4, 5, 10, 15, 23. We've got 23p. So let's find, it was in this one, wasn't it? Let's find that challenge. And that 25p can go in there. There it is. So what I'll do is I'll pop the change into this pouch, and then maybe tomorrow I'll get my son to pop it into his money pot. So I won't do that for him, I'll save it for him. So let me just find a pen. I'll move that out of the way so we don't forget that's still to be allocated. So I think I'm just going to use my boring black one for this. Oh my god, how much did I say? Was it 23? It was 23, wasn't it? 23. So let's find 23. And yeah, I just think this is going to be easier to sort of tick off and work towards the total, but we shall see. We'll see how we go on with that. So for now, pop that back in here. Along with that change. And then we'll pop this pen back away for now. So we've got £7 here left to allocate. I can't do split, splat, splot. Possibly could do block drop. Sorry, I just realised that's not in view, is it? Possibly could do block drop, but I'd need to be a bit more careful about where that went. Could do fill the jar, but I don't really want to. I definitely don't think I can do knockout 9, can I? Do I want to put the £5 into Colourpop? Tell you what, I might do that. So let's get these two challenges started. So I'll put £2 in here and knock off 2 of the sweet peas. And then I'll put £5 in here to knock off one of the first on Colourpop. Let's do that. Then we've kind of made a start on the 3 new ones, haven't we? So Colourpop, let's do a bit of purple on this. So we'll put £5 in here. And I don't know what this is going to be working towards yet, but I just like having the smaller amounts to work towards. I just think that works really well for me. Because obviously you can see I don't have tons of cash to be playing with at the end of the week. So £5 is going straight in there. And then the £2 can go into sweet pea. So let's see, do I have a green? Yes, I have a green. Let's move this out of the way a second. Right, so we're going to be working on these single sweet peas, and each one of these is £1. This is a very bright green for a pea, but it will work. Excuse my awful colouring in. Right, let's do this one. I am so tired. If you can see any like pain or anything on my hands, it's literally, I've been stripping wallpaper and cleaning the grimiest grime out of this new house that my brother's just got, trying to get it livable for them. So yeah, that's our first 2 sweet peas done, and that £2 again, along with the change that we had left over, I'll get my son to put those into his money pots, but it's just nice to keep track of how much is in there. And it means I'm actually motivated to put the money into his savings rather than just putting it all into mine. So I think that is everything done. Sorry if it was a little bit boring. I know there wasn't tons there to reallocate or stuff in the pink binder, but that's it. I'm working with a smaller budget. I might have some spare cash next week because I've done a little bit of paid work this week. So we'll see when the invoice for that gets paid. But yeah, otherwise I will see you for my unstuffing of my 100 penny challenge. And then after that, week 3 stuffing next week. So see you soon. Bye.